Good afternoon and welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we're pleased to welcome you to this Saturday afternoon performance. Our only performance today. That's right, no more 8 p.m. performance. We have 9 games for you beginning at 4 p.m. in addition to fast and fun highlight action. Each of today's games offers win, play, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. If these terms are new to you, we will explain them throughout the course of today's performance. We have 2 pick 3s in addition to those wagers. An early pick 3 that begins in game 4 and a late pick 3 that begins in game 7. To play the pick 3, you correctly pick the winners of games 4, 5, and 6, or 7, 8, and 9, or both. We also have the mighty Ocho jackpot to jackpot wager with a $3,000 guarantee. That begins in game 1. Correctly pick the winners of games 1 through 8 in order to play the mighty Ocho. If you're able to do so, and you're the only person to do so, you will win $3,000. And the most generous wager in all of pari-mutuel wagering, the High Five at Magic City. The High Five jackpot is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and there is a $2,000 guarantee. We have no scratches in this afternoon's performance. Yes, we're pleased to say we have no scratches in today's performance. The program that went up online yesterday is intact. So without any further ado, Andrew, talk to me about your devastation about not having an evening performance.
Absolutely devastated. It's best performance of the week here, and I feel like that. It's Saturday evening. It's just you get one extra performance for Fantasy Highlight. These guys get an extra performance to get better and improve there. So a little sad to see it go.
Absolutely. I mean, it was uniquely Magic City. Magic City. And had I not shown such enthusiasm for it, had I not shown enthusiasm,
absolutely,
we'd probably still be playing it. No, but Scott knew that I liked it, and he said, no, that out the window too.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's a shame. Really
it is. It really is. It really is. But hey,
Fortunately, this time you left on your own accord.
Exactly.
Walked out on your own 2 feet.
Exactly. Yes, I did.
You had 2 hands free. So
I absolutely did. Security did not stand within 1 foot of me to make sure that they could escort me out of the executive offices.
Yes, very good. But still should be, of course, in store for really good 4 p.m. performance here today. Give you a rundown of the standings. Surprising one guy in the lead for that golden cesta. Looks like he could lock it down today. Ron, 9 wins. He's played 12 games this week. He's won 9 of them. Quick math, 75% of his appearances. No, he's winning his win percentage, see, even I botched it. Winning at a clip of 75% this week, which is pretty ridiculous there. And he's just been mistake-free highlight. Maybe one mistake, but he gets right back on it, and 9 wins for him. And on the other end, Douglas only got 1. So Ron was able to get 8 games back, 14 behind Douglas still in the race for the championship singles title. Douglas 118 wins, Ron at 104 there. So if he can keep this up, things are going to get awfully interesting there. And he's now separated himself well away from 3rd place. So that race for 3rd, it's going to be looks like going to come down to Bueno, Ben, and then maybe some other guys making a late charge here this season. Bueno still holding on to 3rd place, 72 wins on the season. This week, though, played pretty well. He's in 2nd for that golden cesta. 5 wins for him, 2 places, 5 shows. He's played a bunch of games, but taking advantage of that opportunity. And Ben found the win column 3 times, so he still holds on to 4th place. And now with 6 minutes until we get into that first game this afternoon performance, and as we do before the first game of all of our performances, we got a video that will explain the scoring format for the first 8 games of this 9-game performance. That is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we're back here. Stu getting a nice massage there from Tennessee. Now that he's out of the practice here, you got the later half post practicing for this game 1. So Tennessee in post 3, he's keeping his hands warm, I guess. And
Wow. Okay.
Stu, tell me.
Yes.
Strong hands, huh?
Social distancing be damned. Wow.
I didn't ask Tennessee while he was here if he would give us some pitches later tonight.
That's not going to happen. Sorry, I know that the microphone's on. No, see, this is what happens. You know, people get jovial on Saturdays because we get here. So VUELO had his sleeves like rolled all the way up like he's going to wear a jersey tank top. And of course, JEDEN, who's now in the muscle competition there with VUELO or something like that, which seems kind of silly, but VUELO came back with twice the muscle mass that he had when he left. Yeah, it's kind of, you go out with the diagnosis and you come back with... I've read a lot of literature, and that is not in any of the literature. It just isn't. That particular outcome of COVID positivity is not part of any of the literature.
Double the size biceps is nowhere in the research. No. And veins popping out of the arms. No,
yes,
not either.
But yes, we will not be doing tank top highlight anytime soon. Okay, so we have 3 minutes to go till we begin game 1. And as folks who pay attention regularly know, you are fond of prognosticating. I often shoot it down, but let's hear what you got to say.
Wow.
Yes,
I'm honored,
I'm
Stu.
teeing it up.
You teed it up for me. I mean, I really got to slam it home here. So, in honor of Rosh Hashanah, which we got to get this one right.
And a very happy and healthy New Year to those of you who observe. Absolutely.
We got to get this one right.
What, for the New Year?
Yeah, for the New Year. Got to go into the New Year.
For the New Year. How does that make any sense? Like God's sitting up there.
I'm sure.
I'm sorry for what I did all year. I apologize. Please include me in the book of life for the New Year. And meanwhile, you're sitting here saying, let's see who's going to come in. Like he's paying attention.
I'm sure if people celebrated, there was probably some form of uncooked salmon. I don't know if it was Nova or Lox, whatever the salt content there, but got to get it right for the people. So game 1 here, Osier's back. Probably going to be tough for him. Post 8 though, so he's got a couple of points he's got to run. Fred out of post 7, Diaz 6, Juice. See, it looks like the favorites are in the top half of this, which makes it a little more difficult.
I was going to say, I'm looking red and blue myself.
Yeah, he's just like, Andrew, what are you're starting low?
Now, VUELO said that he went out with Anderson last night, so that's potentially a problem.
All right, so
that's potentially a problem right there. So we don't know that he's going to be able to see the ball clearly. Don't smell anything on his breath today, so I think he's fine where that's concerned, but apparently it was a rough night last night. So
I said JEDEN. I saw his Instagram story, was in here about right after I woke up. It was about 12 o'clock. He was already in the gym, so that's funny there. You have VUELO on Prize Picks today, Stu. You're given the insider information. Pound the VUELO under, or whatever. We got Brian D all over that one.
Yeah, something else now we have to think about.
No, funny. All right, we're going to go. Seriously, JEDEN was getting some extra work and saw that today, which I respect that.
So you're going
He's been playing well this week.
Even though weightlifting has nothing to do with how you play highline. You want to stick with that?
I'm going to stick with that.
BARBA, as good as BARBA's been playing at a post 4, you don't want to think about him? I'm just throwing it out there.
I think BARBA is perhaps on the downside of the parabola, so I think give him a game to get back on the upswing. And
parabola, what a great word. With less than a minute to go, you break out parabola. Wow.
Well, when there's $1,600 in the tri-pool, that's how we...
$1,600 on a Saturday afternoon. Wow, good to see. And with 0 minutes to post, it's time to begin highlight for our one and only performance on this Saturday afternoon. This is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is VUELO. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is JEDEN. Now watch, VUELO will run it straight.
Yeah,
That's the great thing about highlight. No matter what you think is going to happen, something else usually does. VUELO serves. We begin game 1. Good catch by VUELO at the 7 line. Clipped the sidewall, but it stays in play. Then bobbled in the cesta of JEDEN, point 1. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. This matchup has VUELO serving to Tennessee. Tennessee from the 8 line on the forehand. That was a clean miss, and the rebote didn't make it. Point 3. Entering the court wearing the green shirt of post 4, we have BARBA. Good catch by BARBA off the serve. Tennessee from the 8 line. Ball tipped deep in the backcourt, point 3. Tennessee's made 2 points. He now serves to the black shirt of post 5. This matchup has Tennessee serving to Juice. Juice missed the serve, point 3. They're on the board with 3 points. That'll bring to the court the yellow shirt of post 6. Here's number 30, Diaz. Diaz from the left side. Backhand carries high past the 10 line. Diaz from the left side, winding up. Missed it. Point 3. On the court, ready to receive the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Fred. Powerful backhand by Fred. Good catch by Tennessee. Fred with the tip ball at the 11 line, point 3. That's 5 points for Tennessee. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8. Back from a long absence. We're glad to have him. Here's Asier. Point 3. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return, post 2, JEDEN. Tennessee made the catch. There's a hard throw. Caught by JEDEN. Tennessee, that's a nice forehand rebote. JEDEN's there. Forehand rebote by Tennessee keeps this point alive. Tennessee on the catch at the 9 line. Backhand, caught by JEDEN. JEDEN back to the inside. Tennessee forehand rebote makes it up to the front wall. JEDEN backing up to the 12 line, makes the catch. Good pickup by Tennessee deep in the backcourt. There's a hard throw. Rebote coming out. Played by JEDEN. That's a beautiful rebote by JEDEN. Good catch by Tennessee. Rebote forehand by JEDEN. Equally nice. Here's Tennessee at the 11 line. Tennessee looking to get a big bounce. Stopped by Jeden. Robote left. Wow, that went behind him. That was a really well played point by Tennessee and Jeden, and that was a great 6 straight points for Tennessee. Point goes to the 2. Play continues. 2 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 1. VUELO. Robote left side. It's a 2-all. That's beautifully executed by Jeden. VUELO was there, just couldn't bring it in. Point 2. Jeden's on the board with 4 points, serving to the returning 4 post. Here's BARBA. Ball tipped. Point 4. BARBA's on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, he serves to the black shirt at post 5, worn by Juice. Picata, the big bounce. Comes to the backcourt. BARBA's there. Point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points, serving to post 6. Returning, we have Diaz. Catch by BARBA. There's a hard throw. Diaz sets up for the Robote, plays it to the inside nicely. BARBA steps in at the 9 line. Nice backhand. Caught in the air by Diaz. Diaz back to the inside. BARBA's there. Robote left side to the inside for a big bounce. That scores. Point 6. Diaz is on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, he serves to Fred, who returns in the pink of post 7. Powerful backhand by Fred. Robote by Diaz. High to the front wall. Going to take a big bounce. Brought down by Fred. Catch by Diaz. Diaz with a strong forehand. He gets that to pass all the way to the back wall. Long 2-all. Will score for Fred. Point 7. 7 on the board with 2 points. Returning is post 8, Asier. Fred with a hard serve that scores. Point 7. Fred's on the board with 4 points, returning with possible game point. The white shirt at post 3, Tennessee. Great catch by Tennessee off a good serve by Fred. Fred sets up for the Robote, but it won't be played. That is point and game to the white shirt at post 3, Tennessee. 3 wins it. 2, 4, and 7 will play off for second and third place. 2 first serves, 2, 4. Robote left side by Jeden. That's a nicely played Robote. Here's BARBA midcourt. Sends it deep. Robote to the outside. Jeden makes a nice Robote. Great read by BARBA. He goes deep into the backcourt to make that catch. Robote forehand. Picata. Catch by BARBA. Nice backhand. Caught by Jeden. Another good catch by BARBA. To the inside, this one goes. Robote. It's up. Falls short. Point 4. Well played by BARBA and Jeden. Point 4. Possible place point for post 4. BARBA. Trying Trying to stop him is post 7, Fred. Fred, strong backhand. Rebote 4-0 Barba, 2-all. That's off the court, point 7. The 2's eliminated. 7 serves to 4. This is for second and third place. Backhand by El Barba, catch by Fred. That scores on the second bounce. Point and place to post 7, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 3-7-4. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. Results from Game 1 are official. Coming in first, post 3, Tennessee. Taking second, post 7, Fred. Coming in third, post 4, El Barba. 3-7-4 is the official order of finish for Game 1. And we'll have your prices up in just a moment. There's your moment. $2 Quinello to start things off, the 3-7. That's first and second in any order, $176.20. Trifecta 3-7-4, $436.60. It's first, second, and third place finishing. And $2 wagered on 3 to win, $13.40. Up next, Game 2, a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our second game, and post time is just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And to get you all up to the start of game number 2 here, for those new fans perhaps joining us for the first time, we got a video that's going to explain here in simpler terms how Jai-Alai is played. Take a look.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're now 5 minutes away from game number 2 here. Let the people down in game 1.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Bad?
Feel badly.
Are you going to include this when you go to synagogue for the high holidays? And by the way, I need to add one. By the way, I need to add one more thing to that list of things I need to apologize for.
Yeah.
I told the betting public at Magic City that I sincerely believed that 2 was going to come in.
Really?
Yeah, 3-7-4. Yeah. There's no 2 there. Nowhere.
Not even the top 3.
Nope.
See, that'd be interesting. You get the only time you get to go on to the next game if they make it in the top 3. That could be a good addition. So this time, I'm just so distraught. I don't even know if I can pick another one.
Distraught? Well, go ahead.
No, I feel horrible.
Go ahead. No, give it a second try. Let's see what happens. So game 2's up next. We have 4 minutes till we begin our second game. No scratches. Everyone's here. You've seen all of these guys play once, except Ben.
We know what he's capable of.
Definitely know what he's capable of.
Having a pretty good week. This game's a little more interesting here. Kind of reverse. Perhaps some of the better players in the later posts.
And the silence isn't helping anybody. Just so you know, they're somebody's looking for.
Someone's looking. So people are looking. Well, all right. I tell you what. I mean, Tennessee is rolling. I know he was praying. Definitely didn't go out. We can put that down. Ben also. I don't think so. I feel like I'm too predictable. People can just, they know what I'm going to pick before I even pick it.
It's tough not to include Ben in an early game. It's tough not to include him.
Yeah,
it's very tough not to include Ben in an early game.
I think even if he doesn't get it first time around, he's going to get the double points, come back, and the top guy perhaps in those earlier posts, I think we got to go with Ben here.
Okay.
Just Ben, you got to take the chalk if you want to advance. Sometimes you just got to win and survive.
All right, define that for me. Take the chalk. It sounds like you're drinking something for acid indigestion.
Well, it could be one of the uses. Chalk is just like the favorite.
Why chalk?
Someone talked about it. It used to be that it was written on something with like a chalkboard. I thought someone told the story actually in the chat. I don't know.
At any time in your education, going back to like nursery school, did they ever have chalkboards, or was it always dry erase? And have you ever seen a chalkboard? Yeah, they had an actual chalkboard.
The chalkboards, they'd pass them out, and then you'd put them in
No, like at the front of the classroom. No, a big thing on the wall.
Oh, well, definitely.
Were these chalk and eraser?
Oh yeah, they were still 100%. Using that. Yeah, they were still using that.
All right. Thanks.
At least middle school, they switched to I think it was the Promethean board. That's what the
Promethean. How do you go from chalkboard to Promethean board?
Right.
I mean, chalk, CHALK, right, and then Promethean.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Promethean is. What is Promethean?
I think that was just the brand. It was called the Promethean board. It was like a smart board, like ahead of its time. Those came in like 4th grade, and that was that was the switch.
So Jeeves would drop you off.
We had Promethean boards since '97.
Hand you your satchel. off you went. Off you went. And you were basically I picture you like just one of these kids. Everybody's got to bring something to read. You bring the racing form.
I bring my dad's bet slips from the weekend. Yeah.
I can see that. Teacher, what's a trifecta? Okie dokie. We have less than a minute to go till we begin Game 2. Game 2 begins in less than a minute.
Yeah, pulling out the big words today. Didn't mean to do that. I think you get a couple extra hours of sleep. You see the difference here. Just absolute what? Are those 4-syllable words?
What do you say we begin Game number 2?
Yeah, let's do that.
Time to begin our second game. It's a spectacular 7. Singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, we have Juice. Receiving in the blue of post 2, we have Diaz. Juice serves. We begin Game 2. Diaz with the forehand. Juice catches it at the 10 line. Powerful backhand. Rebote by Diaz. High to the front wall. Going to take a big bounce. Rebote attempt at the 11 line. Point 2. Diaz first up on the board in our second game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. This matchup has Diaz serving to Fred. Powerful backhand by Fred. Rebote left side, 2-all. Will score for Diaz. That was beautifully thrown. Point 2. Quite a shot there, Diaz. Here's the green shirt of post 4. Ben receives. Rebote forehand by Diaz. Catch midcourt by Ben. Carom by Ben does not open up. Diaz stops it to the outside. Forehand. Scoop by Ben. Ben goes deep. Rebote left side. We have a swing and a miss midcourt. Point 4. I'll bring to the court the black shirt at post 5. This matchup has Ben serving to Tennessee. Catch by Ben. Catch by Tennessee. Ben from the 11 line. Nice catch. Outside placement by Ben. Tennessee missed it. Point 4. Ben will now serve to the yellow shirt at post 6, worn by VUELO. Catch by Ben, almost in and out of the cess of the ball went. Point 6. VUELO will now serve to the pink shirt at post 7. This matchup has VUELO serving to Assier. Catch by Assier. There's the backhand. Caught by VUELO. Assier with the catch. Strong backhand by Assier. Rebote. Missed. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, BARBA. Assier with the rebote. It's a 2-all. Stopped by BARBA. Assier for the tip. Tipped it. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return in the second round, the red shirt at post 1, Juice. Catch by BARBA. Hard throw. Tipped. Point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points, serving to post 3. This matchup has BARBA serving to Fred. Rebote forehand by BARBA. Big bounce brought down by Fred at the 11 line. Fred throws it to the inside. BARBA's there. Low and hard. Tipped by Fred to the inside. Point 8. Straight points to a possible game point here for the purple shirt at post 8, BARBA. Trying to stop him, the blue at post 2, Diaz. Catch by BARBA. Diaz is going to set up for the rebote. Rebote to the inside. BARBA from the 11 line. Catch by Diaz. BARBA makes the catch. Low and hard to the inside. Will score. That is point and a perfect game to the purple shirt of post 8, BARBA. 8 wins it. 4 serves to 2. This is a playoff for second and third place. High to the front wall and passing. That's a beautiful throw by Diaz. Point and place to post 4. 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 8-4-2. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 2 are official. Coming in first, post 8, El Barba. Taking second, post 4, Ben. Coming in third, post 2, Diaz. 8-4-2. The official order finish for game number 2. Well, your 4 was in there.
Yeah. Getting better. Getting up there. Went from off the board to second, so third pick has got to be a winner, right?
And a perfect game there for El Barba. Always good to see.
I tell you what, I thought, given his performance yesterday, far from his best highlight because he's been playing really well. We talked about that at length, but good to see that he got back in the win column here. Perhaps, I thought the wheels were perhaps coming off, but no signs of that there. Running it out perfect.
Luxury wheels.
Luxury wheels, absolutely.
$2 Quinello from game 2, 4-8. That's first and second in any order. $17.60. Trifecta, 8-4-2. $88.40. A $2 wager on 8 to win, returning $16.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Game 3. It's our spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Also, the official beginning of today's one and only High Five. The High Five is a pick 5 wager. You correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so, and you're the only person to do so, or have the only ticket that does so, that's good use of the English language, I think, right there.
Yeah, I like that.
You win $2,000. Got to be the only ticket. Post time for Game 3, which has no scratches, and the High Five is just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." You know, he called me the beard. And, you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of highlight for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
Shout out to this week's Fantasy Highlight winners, LV Bustouts and BHS. These 2 entries solidified the victory at a total of 175 points with the roster of singles players Douglas, El Barba, and JEDEN, and doubles pairing of El Barba and Bradley. The winning teams ended with a strong closing performance on the final day of the week, finishing in a tie atop the standings. These contestants were willing to splurge the $11 to draft Douglas, the Wonder Boy, who responded by tallying 11 wins for a roster-high 83-point fantasy output. The only other player that came even remotely close to Douglas's performance was the $10 player Ron, who scored an impressive 77 points of his own. After having spent more than half the budget on just one player, these teams needed to find tremendous value in their remaining selections. So they chose the combination of JEDEN at $5 and El Barba at $4, who dominated the stat sheet in the early games all week long, finishing in 4th and 5th respectively amongst the roster in total points. JEDEN rebounded nicely after a lackluster performance in Week 18, finding the win column 5 times to go along with 5 places and 4 shows for a solid 48-point effort. As a $5 price tag, the former Kane and Super Bowl champ outscored 6 higher or equally priced Pelotaris, including Ikeda at $8, Ben at $7, and Carballo at $7. El Barba also put together quite the strong showing in Week 19, exhibiting a high level of focus and competitiveness that helped him get his play back on track. Number 77 ended with 5 wins, 40 fantasy points, and even more more impressively outperformed 9 higher or equally priced players. Talk about some great value from the beard. With only $1 remaining to select a doubles pairing, the winning contestants chose the duo of BARBA and Bradley, who had limited experience playing with one another. This lack of familiarity showed on the court and in the stat sheet as these two struggled to get into any sort of rhythm. They earned just 4 points on 2 shows, but in the end, the full team output was still too much for the rest of the field to overcome. LV Bustouts and BHS will each receive a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt plus a share of the $150 cash prize. It's important to note that cash prizes will remain unlocked for the duration of the season as long as there are 150 or more active teams in the league. And it doesn't end there. If the league reaches 200 members, the weekly prize money will increase yet again to $200. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just sign up for free at fantasyhighlight.com, pick your players, and watch your progress on the Jai-Alai Channel. The more people who play, the more money to be won, so please help us spread the word. And remember, every week is a brand new chance to update your team and win. You can find more details regarding the Fantasy League on the Instagram page at Jai-Alai Channel or at fantasyhighlight.com.
We're back here.
We were chatting so enjoyably.
We're having a good talk. But that was a Fantasy Jai-Alai review there.
Yes.
Congrats again to your winners, LV Bustouts and BHS. Took home the Week 19 prize. And we're underway for Week 20. We had over 150 active players. We're just shy of 200, so if we reach 200, that cash prize will be up to $200, but locked in at $150 for this week. And along with the Jai-Alai Channel's free-to-play fantasy, which you just saw a recap video for, we're excited to announce that Fantasy Jai-Alai has been picked up by one of the major players in fantasy sports, daily fantasy sports, and that is PrizePicks.com. PrizePicks, as you know by now, offers a unique fantasy sports platform that is totally different experience from our weekly fantasy drafts and also from those daily fantasy sites that perhaps you play on before this. PrizePicks allows you to bet on individual players and mix and match amongst a variety of sports. Now, for a limited time, offering special incentives to our Jai-Alai fans, go to prizepicks.com and use the referral code HIGH when you sign up. That's JAI. And you'll receive a 25% bonus deposit match in your first deposit, plus a free entry that'll win you $50. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Stu, you ready? Send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use the referral code HIGH at sign up, and you will qualify for a double cash prize when you win a week of the Jai-Alai Channel's Fantasy Jai-Alai in the 2020 season or even next season. So it's as simple as that. Sign up at PrizePicks and use the referral code HIGH when you sign up. Make sure, most important part of this, make sure to take a picture of the sign up page where we can actually see the referral code field with the word HIGH typed in. So that screen, before you click submit to confirm your sign up, send a picture of that to info@thejai-alaichannel.com. You'll automatically qualify to get double the cash prize when you win a week of our Fantasy Jai-Alai. So, of course, you get that 25% bonus deposit match as well as that free entry that could win you $50. So it's a win-win. Sign up at PrizePicks. That's PrizePicks, PICKS.com today. They also have an app on the App Store. You can play on your phone. You can play online. But if you create an account there, 25% bonus deposit match, free 3-pick entry, and most importantly, if you win a week of our Fantasy Jai-Alai, we double the prize. It's pretty cool. So right now it's at $150. If the person that wins this week is signed up for PrizePicks, that'll be $300, or if it's a share, 75 times 2, $150. So we'll double the prize. Whatever's coming your way, we'll double it if you're signed up for PrizePicks. So it's a win-win. And our Fantasy Jai-Alai, of course, at fantasyhighlight.com is completely free. It's fun, play along, and you can potentially win cash prizes, and that's a weekly draft, slightly different from the way PrizePicks does it, and that is daily at PrizePicks, so you can play every day along with the action. Game 3 now, coming up in just less than a minute. Trifecta pools and high five pools. Pretty much the same. That's great.
High five does begin in this game. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We did have a question forwarded to us from the Jai-Alai Channel that we'll take after the next game regarding Diaz's catching style. Well, not really style. It says, why does he try catching on one knee? There is an explanation for that. And we have less than a minute to go till we begin game number 3. Game 3 in the high five.
All right, let's begin.
We're ready to begin our third game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points, and points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, VUELO. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Fred. Ball tipped off the serve. Point 1.
Good job.
VUELO first up on the board in our third game. That brings Asier to the court. White shirt of post 3. Point 1. Now receiving the green shirt of post 4, BARBA. Catch by BARBA. Hard throw. And VUELO dropped it. Point 4. 4 will serve to the black shirt of post 5. JEDEN receives. JEDEN from the forehand. Outside placement. Stopped by BARBA on the right side. Big right side by BARBA. Good catch by JEDEN. BARBA got there. Holding. Oh, that look. No, that look cost you. Oh, holding. Point 5. Yellow shirt of post 6 receives. Here's Diaz.
Yeah, that was good. That was perfect. That was...
Diaz from the left side. JEDEN midcourt. Rebote by Diaz. JEDEN to the inside, reaching out with the forehand. Outside placement. That's beautifully thrown by JEDEN. That snap to the outside. Cut out. Very nice. Point 5. Here is the pink shirt of post 7. Worn by Tennessee. Forehand rebote, beautifully thrown by JEDEN. Good catch by Tennessee. Scoop attempt missed. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Juice. Tennessee stopped that cortada that was thrown actually pretty well from the Teng line. Tennessee didn't stop that one. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, the blue of post 2, Fred. Fred makes the catch, sends it back high. Juice for the rebote. From the left side. That was a mighty hard backhand. Went to the overhead screen. Point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3, Asier. Over serve. Ball cannot go past or touch the 7 line. On the serve. That did. Point 3. Asier's on the board with 2 points. Here's post 1, VUELO. Catch by Asier on the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. VUELO lost his footing, then dropped the ball. Point 3. 3 on the board with 4 points. Asier serves to El Barba, who returns in the green shirt to post 4. Forehand rebote by Asier is up. Landed out. Point 4. 4 on the board with 3 points, serving to post 6. Here's Diaz. Diaz from the 9 line on the backhand. Stays to the inside nicely. Forehand rebote by El Barba. Catch by Diaz, high at the 12 line. El Barba from the 10 line. Good pickup by Diaz deep in the backcourt. Nice forehand going back to the side wall. El Barba cuts it off. Catch by Diaz on the forehand. 2-all. Does not open up. El Barba stops it. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt at post 4, El Barba. Trying to stop him in the black shirt at post 5, we have JEDEN. In and out of the cesta the ball went. That is point and game to the green shirt of post 4, El Barba. No playoff here. 3 places, 8 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-3-8. Coming in first, post 4, El Barba with his second win in a row. Second, post 3, Asier. Coming in third, post 8, Juice. 4-3-8 is the official order finish for game number 3. And there are your prices. The $2 Quinella 3-4, $72. That's first and second in any order. Trifecta 4-3-8, $474. That's first, second, and third place finish. $2 wagered on 4 to win. Get you $14.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 4th game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points, and points will double after the first round of play. Post time for Game 4 is just 7 minutes away. Game 4 does begin the early pick 3, the first of our 2 pick 3s today. Good luck.
Outside placement from Poole. Asier goes back for the rebote, diving, and that's a 2-all, and lands just in. That will score.
Goes in from the 4 line. Outside placement stopped by VUELO. VUELO plays it back. Bueno, what a rebote save on the left side. Stopped on the forehand of Jed. What a beautiful rebote. Jed on the run, 2 bounces, scores. Back to the inside, Carballo goes. Douglas with the blind save.
Wow.
Just lobbed it up under his arm.
Man.
Robote thrown beautifully. Antelope gets out of the way. Robote's back up. What a fine effort. This is a 2-all. El Barba on the run.
Man, oh man.
And it scores. Carballo picks the serve. Here's the reverse. That is a diving save by CRB. He somehow gets rid of it in time without holding it. Here's Anderluck. Carballo diving save. What a fantastic Robote thrown by Carballo. Ben, diving save, it's up, it's in, it's scored.
Wow.
That's why you never give up.
Big left side, takes an interesting hop, goes to the outside. There's Douglas. First play back to the inside, high bouncer. Carballo waits for it.
Wow.
Unbelievable Robote save.
Carballo's there. Sidearm carom, split placement. Kubala up at the 5 line. VUELO, that's in play. That is absolutely in play.
And folks, there was a collection of the top 10 Robotes from last season here at Magic City Jai-Alai. And now we are 2 minutes away from the start of Game 4. Again, that fourth game marks the start of that Pick 3, early Pick 3. Pick the winners of Games 4 through 6. And so you cash in on that early Pick 3.
And with 2 minutes to go, the question regarding Diaz's catching style, it's actually catching and throwing style. Some of our players are left-handed, and obviously, as everyone knows, Jai-Alai's only played with Sept on the right hand, except for one player like in 1890-something who only had a left hand.
Thought he was going to be a travel.
There's this old
hand.
sketch of him, and he's got the Sept on his left hand because he was without a right arm. The issue being that some players, some individuals in life in general, tend to be you're either left side dominant or right side dominant. Most of the people walking the face of the earth are right side dominant, and some people are very right side dominant. Like, for instance, left hand trying to write my name with it or anything, forget about it. No, I'm not even close to being ambidextrous. And that was also evident when I started learning to play Jai-Alai when I was 13. Was it took me forever to learn It took me about two, maybe 3 months before I ever learned to throw reverse, the backhand. Yeah. And it took 8 months before I threw a costado, and I never had a good costado. But everything on the right side came very naturally and very easy to me. Diaz happens to be one of these players who is very left-hand dominant. He's had a particularly difficult time picking up a catching style and a throwing style that's rhythmic, that's smooth. And once we got out of the first year and these guys are playing for money, we stopped making corrections. You got to do whatever you have to do within the rules and not holding to get it. So the fact that he's very left-hand dominant plays
a big role in that.
Yeah, plays a really big role in how he leads to the ball, what foot he leads with, what hand he leads with.
All right, let's begin. Game time.
We're ready to begin game number 4. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Acier. Receiving in the blue of post 2, we have Diaz. Acier serves. We begin game 4. Point 1. Now bringing to the court the white shirt of post 3. This matchup has Acier serving to JEDEN. Catch by Acier at the 9 line. Sends it back. JEDEN for the rebote on the left side. Straight up the middle. Acier's there. Acier with the hard throw. That's missed by JEDEN. Point 1. Acier will now serve to the green shirt of post 4. Here's Bragley. Acier moves up to take it in the air. And dropped it on the left side. Point 4. In this matchup, Bragley will serve to the black shirt of post 5. Here's Anderluck. Point 4. Here's the yellow shirt of post 6, Tennessee. Tennessee from the forehand. Hard to the inside, Bragley's there. Outside placement by Bragley, scores. Point 4. Well thrown. Bragley's on the board with 3 points, now serving to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Ben. Rebote forehand by Bragley. Catch by Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Dejada rebote by Bragley. Ben's on it. Ben sends it back. That's a nice save by Bragley. Good effort by Ben to try to catch that in the air. Point 4. Here's the purple shirt of post 8, Bueno. Bote forehand, off the court. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Bueno serves to the returning 2 post, Diaz. Diaz makes the catch. Scoop attempt missed. Point 8. Bueno has 3 points. He serves the returning 3 post. Here's JEDEN. Strong backhand by JEDEN. Rebote coming out. That ball clipped the sidewall. JEDEN has it on the forehand. Hard to the inside. Picked up by Bueno. Catch on the forehand of JEDEN. Bueno makes the catch. Karam's up. Stopped by Jeden, and a good catch. Here's Bueno on the left side. He goes deep. Rebote comes. Played by Jeden. Picked up by Bueno, and a great catch. Nice throw. Jeden's going to let it pass the Rebote. It's missed. That's a well-played point by Jeden and Bueno. Point goes to the 8. Straight points to a possible game point for the purple shirt of post 8, Bueno. Trying to stop him. Red shirt of post 1, Aussier. Strong backhand by Aussier. Rebote by Bueno. Off the court, point 1. Aussier is on the board with 4 points. He serves to post 5, returning. Once he gets his cesta tied is Anderluck. Catch by Anderluck. Outside placement. Will score. 0.5. Anderluck's on the board with 2 points. He serves to Tennessee, wearing yellow shirt of post 6. It's an excellent serve by Anderluck and a great catch by Tennessee. Anderluck on the forehand. Strong forehand. Rebote comes way out. Played by Tennessee to the outside. Anderluck tipped it, 0.6. Here is the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Ben.
Thank God we got one performance today.
Rebote by Tennessee with a soft touch. Ben got up there, could not complete the catch, 0.6. Tennessee's on the board with 4 points. Bragley returns with 4 points. This matchup has Tennessee serving to Bragley. Nice forehand throw by Bragley. Tennessee on the rebote, clipped the side wall. Bragley makes the catch on the right side. Hard throw, caught by Tennessee. Tennessee, big to the right side, caught by Bragley. .6. Possible game point 4. The yellow shirt of post 6. Tennessee trying to stop him. Diaz, blue of post 2. Diaz from the left side. Back to the inside. Catch by Tennessee. Diaz with a good catch at the 8 line. He goes deep. Tennessee looks for the rebote on the left side. 2-all does not open up. Diaz from the left side. Going for the kill shot, and it missed. That is point and game to the yellow shirt of post 6. Tennessee. Tennessee wins it 8 places. 1 serves to 4. This is a playoff for 3rd place. point and a third place finish to post for Braggley. 6-8-4, the official order finish for Game 4. Results from our fourth game are official. Coming in first, post 6, Tennessee. Taking second, post 8, Bueno. Coming in third, post 4, Braggley. 6-8-4 is the official order finish for game number 4. And we'll have your prices up in just a moment. $2 quinella, 6-8. That's first and second in any order, $83. Trifecta, 6-8-4, $579.80. $2 wagered on 6 to win, returning $15.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our fifth game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 5, and post time is just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, Jai-Alai.
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having to work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man. Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Born and raised in Miami.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, there was a trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle about the start of the highlight program here at Magic City just a few years ago. If you would like to watch that for yourself, head over to MagicCityCasino.com. Under the highlight tab there, first button says Magic City Hustle. You can click on that. It'll take you directly to the website, or another way you can do it, you can type in MagicCityHustle.com directly into your browser. Either way you do it, it'll take you to the same main page where you can then make a purchase of that film for $5, and from there, you can enjoy it as many times as you like. We are now 5 minutes away from the start of this fifth game here. One performance on this Saturday, if you're just joining us a little bit later. No more Saturday evening highlight, so this is it for the day.
That's right. By the tone back here, thank God. I don't know how to describe it. You know, sometimes it's tense, and I describe it as tense. Sometimes it's jovial or slap happy. I'll describe it at that. I don't know how to describe it. It's not tense. It's like boisterous, I guess is the best word.
It's just pretty good.
Yeah. Andrew Luck just will not shut up. I mean, it's just like, it's like, please, just shh.
Usually,
but he's in a good mood, so you don't want to, like, shoot him in the ass because...
And it's interesting, because when he's in a good mood, it's kind of the inverse. His play is usually, when he's like this, his play usually suffers a little bit. When he, obviously a little more focused and talks less,
yes, his
play is definitely better, is more focused. So, yeah, some guys a little slap happy, some guys a little sillier, but yeah.
No, it's funny. Some guys are. I don't know when they're pissed if they're able to. It really is individually, just player by player. What it comes down to is focusing. It would be nice if people could focus and not be pissed.
Oh, yeah. No.
And sometimes, like for instance, Douglas has not played bad this week.
No. Not at all.
He really hasn't. He just hasn't been able to finish. I mean, that's like classic highlight. What happens when you do everything that you're supposed to do? You make your rebotes. He's missed a couple catches, but when you can count the number of catches that he's missed,
yeah, it's very small.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's what he's been doing to his opponents pretty much since the start of last year. So, that's how they have to feel going out. And these guys had to get back to the drawing board, go out and practice and really get better. And credit to all of them that they have the skills, the ability to take him down at least on a little more consistent basis. Because this is the first week really that at this juncture he's only got one win. Right. That's 4 performances. I mean, only 12 games he's played in this week, but still, out of 12 games he's winning 40% on the season. You'd expect him to get, 4 of those at least. So it has been uncharacteristic week for him, but just guys are playing a little bit better now, predicting Brahma.
And whereas I referred to in the beginning of the performance that VUELO explained that he was out with Anderson. Long story short, they could have been playing checkers or chess for all I know. I don't know that any libation was involved. But I do absolutely know, because I think I glanced down and I saw beer something or other here. No one playing highlight here actively is altered in any way. That much I do know. Yes, I have a face-to-face with every player. If I did smell alcohol, I'd bounce them. That would be a scratch.
Yeah.
That would be a scratch. Throughout the history of highlight, I mean, I definitely not review any names, but there have been some very well known players who on occasion might have had a cocktail in between the matinee and evening performance, and I know a couple players who played phenomenal when they were calmed by the sedative effects of
alcohol. You hear that in sports. People talk about that, and we're not going to... This is a rabbit hole.
But none of these guys.
Yeah.
No, that's not happening here. No, it's dangerous enough on pure air, much less introducing anything else to it. No, that ain't happening.
And switching gears completely, going to Tennessee here. Why doesn't Tennessee have an interview to play between games when he wins? You know what? I think perhaps they'll be coming down the line shortly.
Have you done one of those with him? Because I know, during COVID, bringing the guys in on their days off to sit down and interview, it's like, people understand we're very separated here at Magic City. We are. It's like I haven't seen the lovely Lindsay. I've seen her 3 times this year, I think.
Yeah, I haven't even seen Anthony's face.
Scott comes down in a hazmat suit. I saw
hear his voice in my dreams.
I heard Anthony walking into the back. I saw him walking into the back of the building like twice. I passed through the parking lot. That's it.
Yeah. It's very exciting when you get to see people that don't typically see.
Okie dokie, time to play game number 5. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, we have Bragley receiving the blue of post 2, Kupala. No, and answering that question I just saw pop down there from the Highlight Channel, no, I promise you I do not drink and announce. My announcing would be much different if I did. Probably not in a good way.
If you think this is
either.
X-rated, yeah.
There's Bragley's serve. We begin game 5. With a missed ball. Point 1. Bragley will now serve to the white shirt of post 3, worn by Anderluck. It's a hard throw over the top by Anderluck. Bragley's got it. Bragley passes from the right side. Anderluck on the rebote. Gets it up to the inside. Good catch by Anderluck at the 10 line. Backhand. Scores. Point 3. In this matchup, Anderluck will serve to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Ikeda. Rebote missed on the forehand of Anderluck, point 4. That'll bring to the court the black shirt of post 5. Here's Carballo. Carballo from the left side. Strong backhand. Ikeda on the rebote. Falls short. 0.5. In our next matchup, Carballo serves to the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by El Barba. Catch by Carballo. He goes deep. Rebote forehand by El Barba passes nicely to the back wall. Carballo, diving save, stays on the ground. It scores, 0.5. Carballo with 2 points, serving now to the pink shirt of post 7. In this matchup, we have Carballo serving to Bueno. .5. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, we have JEDEN. Catch by Carballo. Hard forehand, passes to the rebote. To the side wall, that's a beautifully thrown ball by Carballo to score. 0.5. 5 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2. Kubala. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Nice backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand, swing and a miss at the 7 line, 0.2. Here's post 1, Bragley. Kubala moves up on the ball, makes a fine catch at the 7 line. This one gets past Bragley, deep in the backcourt, 0.2. Kubala's on the board with 4 points. He now serves to the white shirt of post 3. Here's Anderluck. Anderluck comes over the top, big picata. That's going to score, beautifully thrown by Anderluck, 0.3. 3 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4, Ikeda.
She put the brakes on that one.
Ikeda on the left side. Catch by Anderluck. Long carom. That scores beautifully, 0.3. Possible game point for Anderluck in the white shirt of post 3. Trying to stop him. Yellow shirt of post 6, El Barba. High scoop missed. Rebote not played. 0.6. Now receiving. Post 7, the pink shirt. Bueno. Nice backhand by Bueno. Rebote, forehand by El Barba. Get out of the way. Bueno's back in there. Throw to the inside. El Barba on the rebote. Nicely played by El Barba. Here's Bueno. He throws a carom. El Barba got to it. He's going to get tied up in the screen. Ugh. Point 7. Back and ready to receive in post 8. Jeden. Ball tipped off the serve. Point 7.
What you looking at?
Bueno's on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5, Carballo. Carballo makes the catch. Strong backhand. Low rebote. Played by Bueno. Carballo makes the catch on the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. What a catch by Bueno. He goes deep on the backhand. Rebote forehand. Thrown beautifully by Carballo. Excellent rebote save by Bueno. Carballo backpedaling to the 11 line. Takes it on the backhand. Strong reverse. On the wall again. This one scores. Well played by Bueno and Carballo. Point 5. Possible game point for the black shirt at post 5. Carballo trying to stop him. Bragley. Point and game to the black shirt at post 5. Carballo. 5 wins it, 3 places, 2 serves to 7. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Point and show to post 2. Kubala. Unofficial order finish 5-3-2. Results from Game 5 are official. Coming in first, post 5, Carballo. Taking second, post 3, Anderluck. Coming in third, post 2, Kubala. 5-3-2 is the official order of finish for Game 5. And we'll have your prices up in a moment. There are some really good things in that game. I mean, there were a couple really, really well played. Yep. Anderluck's picada. So anybody who's new to highlight, thrown straight over the top, high to the front wall, made to bounce in front of your opponent and over his head, was thrown beautifully. He had a beautiful long carom. There was a great point there between Bueno and Carballo at the end. There was some not so great stuff as well in that game, but overall, technically, there was some really good points played. That gives us our prices for Game 5. 5-3-2 is the official order of finish. $2 Quinella 3-5. That's first and second in any order. $59.60. Trifecta 5-3-2. 109.20. Up next is Game 6. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches for Game 6. It will close the early pick 3. Post time for our 6th game. 7 minutes away. Good luck.
My goal going into this season is probably just playing a little bit more calmer. And also another thing I want to work on is not beating myself. You know, just do simple better. You know, just catch the ball, throw the ball one more time than my opponent, and don't make any unforced errors. I mean, I have a mantra that I tell myself all the time where, you know, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. I mean, that's literally what it comes down to. Honestly, my favorite thing about highlight is just the speed of the sport. My intensity, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think it's about 2,000.
And that's Carballo there. Saw him for his win in game number 5. He's rebounded this week, playing better than he has these past few, a little more consistent across the board. He's played in, looks like he's got 16 games thus far, 2 wins, 2 places, 3 shows. That second win gives him a total of 45 on the year. So Carballo finished in 3rd place overall last season. He's going to need a strong close if he wants to make it close there, up for that 3rd and final bonus money slot there. But Carballo rebounding nicely, and of course that's great to see a guy get out of a slump and be able to play certainly to the level that we know that he's capable of, and I think he's still even got a little higher to go from there, Stu.
Absolutely. That means I was distracted by something else and just agree with whatever you said.
No, it's all right.
Automatically.
Good thing is, we got another video here for the new fans that are joining us for the first time. Get to see a video that explains again in simpler terms how Jai-Alai is played. Take a look.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And that sixth game is now 4 minutes away. Closes out that pick 3. See those will pays will flash here. Will pays will flash. How about that? How about bottom half of the post? Consolation. Top half. All 3 of 3 numbers. And some. Didn't see how much was bet into it there, but 2 and the 3. Anderluck and Ikeda, both guys very capable of winning this sixth game.
Yeah, we have a question forwarded to us by the Jai-Alai Channel. Will the Doubles Duel 2 be on YouTube? That's right, tomorrow here.
Yes.
On local Fox, is it 4 or 7?
7.
7?
7, yeah.
7.
Channel 7.
Magic City will be on local network TV. And that actually is a question for the Jai-Alai Channel. You know, it's funny, people think that, I may be making that up. At least that's what someone texted me once. It's like, I'm really not. I don't have anything to do with the Jai-Alai Channel.
Yeah.
Other than they utilize my voice.
Came to my office once. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, oh, wow. Yeah, showed up in your office. I asked your secretary if I could see you. She was like, 1 moment, I'll check.
Well, you got to go Jeeves then, secretary. Then it's tough to...
Jeeves is a nice guy. He obviously had it rough at some point. But no, so yeah, I walked over to the Jai-Alai Channel office. It's like, oh my God, look at this. Coffee, different types of coffee.
Tea.
People serving it. It's like, here we are.
Keep a waitress that comes around.
I have a card table with a black curtain on it.
You're like at a 4th of July picnic. Yeah.
No,
it's
seriously.
Just a tablecloth and
have to provide my own microphone.
I didn't know that.
Oh, wait a minute.
Those are pricey.
You didn't have to buy your own microphone? See?
It was here when I got here.
Again with this crappy negotiation. Again. No, but in all seriousness,
when's your free agency?
When's my free agency?
You got to get a new agent. Yeah.
It came in 2013. After that, my marketability in the Jai-Alai community. What was your last responsibility in Jai-Alai? I was in charge of marketing, advertising, and assistant general managing of Jai-Alai Frontons for Florida Gaming. Okay, thank you. We'll call you. How many years? 20. Yes, we'll call you. We'll be in touch.
That's the classic. Yeah, we'll be in touch.
We'll be in touch.
Will not be in touch. Yeah.
Just, hey, thank you for your resume. This looks really good, and someone will be in touch with you. Then you get one of those, dear to whomever applied. Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you for interviewing. Our goals do not meet with your goals at this present time. I really thought that I was done with I really thought that I was done with Jai-Alai. I really did. Very much so. But this has been fun. On the whole, I do quite a bit of joking around just to keep myself entertained. I find it funny. I don't know if anyone else does, but I have, for the most part, this has been fun. The first year was a major learning curve. The second year began to get our rhythm, and this year, for the most part, it's been fun. COVID aside, I mean, COVID's been a gigantic pain in the ass for the program, and obviously for our country, the world. That being said, let's begin Game 6. A spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Douglas. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Anderluck. That was funny, JR. Learning, more learning, some more learning. Douglas serves. We begin game 6. It's a nice backhand by Anderluck. Robote forehand just missed, point 2. Anderluck first up on the board in our 6th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Here's Ikeda. Point 3. Ikeda now serves to the green shirt at post 4 in this matchup. We have Ikeda serving to Ron. Backhand by Ron. Strong backhand. Low to the back wall, just where you want it. Ron makes the catch to the 8 line. Backhand to the inside. Again, low to the back wall. Forehand Robote hooked over the top into the pad. Point 4. Black shirt at post 5. Kubala receives. Robote left side. Missed. Point 5. Ben receives. Yellow shirt at post 6. Catch by Kubala. Karam by Kubala. Ben on the run. Makes the catch. Holy crap. In. Out. Point 5. Point 5. Quite an effort by Ben. Trying to slice that really, really thin. Here's the pink shirt at post 7, Carballo. Powerful backhand by Carballo. Kubala on the Robote to the outside. Carballo, high scoop on the forehand. Equally nice catch by Kubala. Catch by Carballo. 2-all. Stopped on the forehand of Carballo. Carambola stopped but not held on to by Kubala. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, Bradley. Carballo with a beautiful catch on the left side. Strong backhand. 2-all, does not open up. Stopped by Carballo. Low and hard by Carballo. Stopped by Bradley.
Oh,
Bradley with just kind of a blind flip up to the front wall. Catch by Bradley. Carballo on the forehand. Outside placement on outside enough. Bradley makes the catch. Throws at Karam. Carballo makes the catch. Carballo high. Looking to pass. Tipped by Bradley. Point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the red shirt at post 1, number 13, Douglas. Hard throw by Douglas. Good catch by Carballo. Forehand rebote by Douglas. Passes to the rebote. Forehand rebote by Carballo. Rebote left side. Going for the shot. Went into the pad. Point 7. 7 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2. Anderluck. Long carom. Scores. Point 2. Well thrown by Anderluck. Anderluck's on the board with 3 points, serving to the 3 post. Ikeda receives. Backhand to the inside by Ikeda. Great catch by Anderluck. Clean miss. That's a nice rebote save by Ikeda. Anderluck from the 7 line. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Anderluck. Hard to the inside. And scoring. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt at post 2. Anderluck. Trying to stop him, the green shirt at post 4. Ron. What a serve by Anderluck, and that's a great catch by Ron. Anderluck hangs in there to make the rebote. It falls short of the front wall. Well played by both players, point 4. Here's the yellow shirt at post 6, Ben. Ben from the forehand. Scoop high on the left side of Ron. Rebote left side by Ben. Ron from the 10 line winds up, puts it back inside. Ben with the scoop and a strong backhand. Rebote thrown nicely by Ron to the outside. He makes the save. Here's Ben. Carom by Ben caught the top of the pad. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt at post 4. Ron. Trying to stop him, Kubala, the black shirt at post 5. Powerful backhand by Kubala, clears the overhead screen. Forehand rebote save by Ron. Kubala for the rebote. To the inside, thrown beautifully. Ron takes it in the air. Rebote left side by Kubala, again thrown nicely. He'll stay on the floor. That would have been an interesting effort by Kubala. Point in game, ladies and gentlemen. Green shirt at post 4. Ron. No playoff here. 2 places, 7 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-2-7. Results from Game 6 are official. Coming in first, post 4, Ron. Taking second, post 2, Anderluck. Coming in third, post 7, Carballo. 4-2-7. The official order finished for Game 6, and we'll have your prices up in just a moment.
Ron just continuing on with that great play. First appearance here on this Saturday and picks up his 10th win of the week. 10 wins already, and that's only in 13 appearances. pretty incredible stuff there from Ron playing his best Jai-Alai at the right time of this season.
And doing nothing in particular.
Yeah.
He's not killing him on shots. He's just catching and throwing. The same
Doing the
thing
El
that we
Barba
preach.
strategy. Yeah,
Absolutely.
in those
the
early
same thing we
games.
preach. Catch one more than your opponent. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. $2 Quinella 2-4. That's first and second in any order. $21 even. Trifecta, first, second, and third place finishing 4-2-7, 179.40. The early pick 3, 6-5-4. All three numbers returning $446. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our seventh game and only doubles game in today's performance. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. It also begins our late pick 3 and concludes the high 5. There are no scratches or changes or anything else like that in Game 7. It is exactly how it appears in the program. Just what we like. Post time for Game 7, 7 minutes away. And in just a moment, we will roll to the screen that has your will pays on the high 5. It's kind of funny. It's something that we look forward to. Like, there's a certain nervous anticipation to see if anyone's alive, or last night, if everyone is alive.
That was a first.
Yes, that was definitely a first. In fact, there was some mention of it in Tiger's Chalk Talk. One of the oldest ongoing discussion forums for Jai-Alai.
That sounds like a bad phone call, Stu. Wait here usually means that they may be having trouble displaying these prices. And right there, JR just broke the news. They're not going to be able to show those payouts for the high 5.
The will pay screen is not will paying.
It had enough after, I think they broke it yesterday. At the 8 of 8, the system didn't know what to do today.
Have absolutely no idea how to explain that other than there's just a technical difficulty with that screen. They're just not able to display the will pay. Five minutes to go till we begin game number 7. Game 7 is now just 5 minutes away. Game 7 once again begins the late pick 3. If you missed the first pick 3, here's your chance to bet your second pick 3.
Now with that win for Ron there in game number 6, 105 wins. Only 13 games separates first and second in the standings now. Ron cutting into that deficit. He's got over 2 months left in this season. Only 13 games to make up. And if he can keep playing like this, it is not a safe lead there for Douglas. But you got to think that at some point this season, not this season, at some point the next few days really for Douglas, he's going to turn it around and win a couple here. He's coming up in game 8 and 9, those 2 final singles games of the day. He's got post 1 in that 8th game, and then he's got post 4 in game 9. So 2 good opportunities there for Douglas to get back in the win column and extend that lead back up over Ron to a more comfortable level. I'll say 13, I think, is the lowest it's gotten to, at least for the last couple of weeks there. So, Stu, any news on the high 5? Did we get a...
No, just that there's a particular PC that runs that particular screen, and that PC is being started. Obviously, the tote system's handled it as far as the wager is concerned. Anyone who is alive probably knows if they're alive, I'm just guessing, if they follow that type of stuff. If not, you could be surprised with the rest of us.
But yeah, the pool is going to be... the payout's going to be $2,000 regardless, and about $1,500 bet into it. So we're going to be short of the $2,000, but of course it's always guaranteed at that mark. So if you get all 5 winners and you are the only person with that ticket, at least $2,000 will be coming your way.
Yeah, there's a question that came up in the chat. And this one wasn't forwarded by the Jai-Alai Channel. This is just Mike glancing down because it requires some explanation. If you followed Jai-Alai, you'll know that when a player gets locked up, like he throws something and then is like stranded at like the 2 or 3 line on the inside and the opponent has it, that the one who doesn't have the ball usually will not go for the ball. There's not a rule. It's more of an unspoken courtesy.
Right?
It's more
courtesy,
of a courtesy. It's like,
saying.
oh, please don't kill me. Don't. And of course, whoever's got the ball will throw a soft shot or a drop shot, or will just get it in. They won't blast the cortada if they have it on the forehand if the guy's on the inside. That's just kind of traditional in highlight. Now, Kubala is specifically someone who has had training before he came to us. He's been trained by some guys who played professional and some guys who played professional very well. And so Kubala, more out of a courtesy, didn't jump up in front of Ron. So it wasn't lack of effort. He was done with. He in essence was done with the point. And what I would have expected Ron to have done. Ron also with some training before he came. I would have expected Ron to throw a soft 2-all. But again, Ron's
a risk.
There's a risk. This pad is a little high. And that would be what would be worse there. So we don't want we wouldn't want Kubala springing up. And I imagine he thought, as I thought, that Ron was going to throw a 2-all and just you give the courtesy. I'm not going to jump
kind
up
of got
and
in your way, but
exactly. So that was more a courtesy play. And we have 2 minutes until we begin Game 7, and the late pick 3, both now just 2 minutes away.
So Stu, last night, trivia question coming your way. I was watching a trivia show.
Yes.
World Histories category.
Yes.
Question came up that said, what country had control of the Philippines before the United States? That was United States who did some history. 1898, they took over control until 1946, and then Philippines became independent there in 1946. But before that 1898...
Hold on one second. Post-World War II American history and country's independence, kind of up for a little bit of debate, but go ahead.
Sure. Well, what Wikipedia says, that's what the teachers would be rolling over in their graves. Yeah, I can't use Wikipedia as a trusted source, but 1946. So which country before the United States?
For the record, before you get to your point, post 6 is alive in the high five. We will give you that piece of information. Post 6 is alive in the high five.
Juice
so please go with who had control of it before.
Do you know?
The United States. Yes, I do. But I did.
So the reason, deductive reasoning here, I figured it was Spain. Yes. I figured because, Philippines and Spain geographically aren't very close, but if all other countries, it's pretty much Europe, the United States, South America, and then the Philippines. Deductive reasoning went with Spain, and that was the correct answer. So highlight knowledge really helped
those
in that
wacky
one.
Spaniards and their ships, they went floating all over the world there, 500 years ago.
Brought their game.
Lo and behold.
Still there.
Them, the Portuguese, Moving on.
Good history lesson for Game 7.
Game 7. Spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Jeden serves in this first matchup to the blue shirts opposed to Diaz and Carballo. There's the serve. We begin. Point 2. 2, first up on the board in our 7th game. Here are the white shirts opposed 3. VUELO and Douglas. That's an overserve, point 3. In our next matchup, VUELO will serve to the green shirts opposed 4, the team of Anderluck and Kubala. Anderluck reaches out, takes it on the right side. VUELO makes a fantastic catch off of the outside placement. Good effort by VUELO to keep that point alive, point 3. Here are the black shirts opposed 5, Bueno and Tennessee. Bueno picks the serve. There's the carom. That scores, point 5. In our next matchup, Bueno will serve to the yellow shirts of post 6. Juice and Ron. Ron opens up from the left side, goes hard to the back wall. Rebote comes way out. Cortado rebote by Bueno. Here's Tennessee from the 11 line. He goes deep. Catch by Ron. Ron over the top. Excellent catch by Tennessee behind the 13 line. Ron on the catch. Catch by Bueno. Bueno sends it deep. Excellent catch by Ron deep in the backcourt. Tennessee will step in at the 12 line. Hard throw. Caught by Ron. Outside placement by Ron. Great catch by Tennessee. Wow. Great effort, T. That was very nice, Tennessee. Really good. Don't worry that the throw didn't make it. Very nice. Point 6. In our next matchup, Juice will serve to the pink shirts of post 7. We have the team of El Barba and Bragley. Bragley throws it low and inside. Ron calls for the catch. Plays it hard from the left side. Great catch by Bragley at the back wall. Ron from the forehand. Outside he goes, and it scores. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirts of post 8, the team of Fred and Ikeda.
No, it was on the second. I see.
Ikeda from the forehand. Ron at the 10 line. Strong backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Ron. Outside placement. Scores. Point 6. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, Jeden and Ben. Powerful forehand throw by Ben. Good catch by Ron. Ron over the top. Point 6. Straight points to a possible game point for the yellow shirts of post 6. Juice and Ron. Trying to stop them, Diaz and Carballo. Powerful backhand, caught by Ron. Ron goes deep. Rebote coming out. Diaz gets back in there, makes that rebote. Here's Juice. A little wild looking, but it'll work. Point and a perfect game, ladies and gentlemen, to the yellow shirts of post 6, Juice and Ron. 6 wins it, 3 places, 5 serves to 2. This is a playoff for third place. Strong backhand by Carballo, caught in the air by Tennessee. Carballo running in, reaching overhead, makes the catch, fires it inside. Rebote forehand saved by Bueno. Catch by Carballo. Carom by Carballo into the pad. Point in a third place finish for post 5, Bueno and Tennessee. 6-3-5. Official order of finish. 4. Now it's official order of finish for Game 7. Results from Game 7 are official. Coming in first, post 6, Juice and Ron. Taking second, post 3, VUELO and Douglas. Coming in third, post 5, Bueno and Tennessee. 6-3-5 is the official order of finish for Game 7. And your prices are on the board. $2 quinella, 3-6, $22. That's first and second, any order. Trifecta, 6-3-5, $158.40. And looky there. The high five was hit. 4-6-5-4-6. 5 of 5 numbers, 1 ticket, returning $2,000. Congratulations to today's high five winner. First number for the late pick 3, the number 6. 2 games left in this afternoon's performance, ladies and gentlemen. Game 8 is up next. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our 8th game. Game 8 concludes the Mighty Ocho. Post time for Game 8. 7 minutes away. Good luck. Catch by Bueno. Carom by Bueno. Caught by BARBA. Rebote left side. Lamonte makes the catch. Return to Carom. That's gonna score.
Tight to the inside. Rebote comes out. Diaz sends that just under the overhead screen. High bouncer comes Dossier. Just in front of the 11 line. That's a long Carom. That one will score.
Reverse by Bueno. Kubala from the 7 line throws a 2-all. That is stopped on the forehand of Bueno. Bueno's Carom. That's going to score.
Wow.
Carballo takes it in the air. Throws a Carom back to the outside, and that scores. What a shot. Douglas on the right side. Sidearm. Carom opens up beautifully. Outside placement of the forehand Rebote. Bueno's on it. Rifling a Carom to score. One of the best points of this season. Ragley from the 10 line. Over the top to the inside. Kubala's there. Carom by Kubala's going to score. By Ron. Catch on the forehand of Vanderloop. What a Carom. That wow. Wow. Reverse. Caught by Ron. 2-all by Ron. Caught by Douglas. Carom by Douglas. Wow.
And there were a collection of the top 10 Caroms from last season here at Magic City Jai-Alai, which brings us to just under 2 minutes to the start of game number 8. And stat going into this 8th game. Ron has won the last 7 games in a row, doubles included there, dating back to that Friday Mat 1 performance. So that Friday, that was yesterday, that 12 p.m. performance, he won Game 9, won all of his games yesterday afternoon, took the first 2 here today. So that's 7 in a row, looking for numbers 8 and 9 coming up in these finals 2. Got the most difficult post draw, post 7, but him and Douglas out of that 7 post. Still a good chance they could take it.
Yeah, Douglas looking for a win here, huh?
Yeah, but Douglas, post 1, you got to think that this is a really good opportunity for him to get the W and get it back and distance himself a little bit from Ron in those standings, because he gets 1 more, maybe even 2 to close out the day. That's right down to 10 wins for 2 months. So going to be a lot of games played in those 2 months. He's going to have a good opportunity to overtake him.
Less than a minute to go till we begin Game 8. Game 8 now just less than 1 minute away.
Something noticed all day, those pools pretty consistent. The Quinellas Exactas up over 100. Trifectas have been over 1,500 pretty much every time I've looked up there. Great to see those pools are certainly getting up there.
We're ready to begin game number 8. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, Douglas. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Bueno. Douglas serves. We begin game 8. Point 1. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Anderluck. Outside placement stopped on the forehand of Douglas. Hard forehand return by Douglas. Caught enough of the side wall to score. Point 1. And our next matchup, Douglas will serve to the green shirt of post 4. Here's Ben. Excellent catch by Douglas at the side wall. Strong backhand. Rebote left side by Ben. Keeps the point alive. Douglas steps in at the 9 line. Backhand to the back wall. Rebote forehand save. Cleared the overhead screen. Here's Douglas. That's one of them placement shots. Lands in and scores. Point 1. 1 on the board with 3 points. And our next matchup, Douglas serves to the black shirt of post 5, worn by Kubala. Nice backhand by Kubala. Bote comes low. Douglas made the save before the second bounce. Here's Kubala. Back to the inside. Catch by Douglas. Sidearm carom. Stopped, and a great catch by Kubala and a great return. Douglas back to the inside. Kubala somehow wound up with that ball. Scoop by Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Rebote comes out. Here's Kubala again. Kubala sends it to the inside. Douglas is there. Costado to the inside. This one will score. A really, really well-played point by both Douglas and Kubala. Point goes to the 1. Douglas with 4 points. Here's the yellow shirt of post 6, Carballo. Excellent catch by Douglas, and a strong backhand follows. Rebote forehand. Struck the overhead screen. Point 1. Douglas with 5 points, serving to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Ron. Catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand. Tipped by Ron at the 10 line. Point 1. Straight points to a possible game point for the red shirt of post 1, Douglas. On the court, trying to stop him in the purple shirt of post 8, Ikeda. Great catch by Ikeda. Nice backhand. Catch by Douglas. Hard throw. Scoop by Ikeda. Rebote left side by Douglas. Right up the middle. Ikeda's there. Point and a perfect game, ladies and gentlemen, with no other points on the board for the red shirt of post 1, Douglas. Wong wins it 2-3, 4-5, 6, 7, and 8. Will play off to 6 points for second and third place. 2 serves first. 2-3. Strong forehand by Anderluck. Good catch by Bueno. Catch by Anderluck. Sidearm, Karam opens up and scores. Well thrown by Anderluck, point 3. Once again, we're in a playoff for second and third place. In this matchup, Anderluck serves to Ben in the green shirt of post 4. Powerful, powerful backhand throw by Ben. Rebote turned on the forehand of Anderluck. Here's Ben. Excellent catch by Anderluck. Outside placement. Outside. Point 4. Ben with 2 points, serving to post 5, Kubala. Kubala steps in at the 8 line. Back to the inside. Ben's there. Didn't have control of the ball. Point 5. Yellow shirt of post 6 receives. Here's Carballo. Powerful backhand by Carballo. Good catch by Kubala. He goes deep. Catch by Carballo. Carballo lifts the backhand. Rebote 2-all. Read by Carballo. Stopped by Carballo. Carambola by Carballo. Stopped by Kubala. Kubala to the inside. Carballo. What the hell was that? That's a great effort at that rebote. Point 5. Possible place point for post 5, Kubala. Trying to stop him, Ron. Ball tipped by Ron behind the 11 line. Point and place to post 5. 3 serves to 4. This is show point. Good catch by Ben. Strong backhand. Anderluck makes the catch. Hard throw. Ben's going to look for the rebote. Point at third place finish for Anderluck. 1-5-3 is now the official order finish for Game 8. Well.
Pretty resounding victory there.
So apparently Douglas was tuned into YouTube and heard him say that you were looking forward to Ron's 9th win, I think it was.
I said he had the opportunity to get 8 and 9.
There you go, the 8th win. And Douglas said, excuse me? Pardon me? Okay, Andrew. Look, you pissed him off, not me.
Take full responsibility.
Look, and I seriously, I'll stand. Matt, look, when Andrew said that you didn't have any chance of winning, I tried to tell him otherwise, but...
He's got no shot with Ron out of the 7 and him out of the 1. Yeah, no chance.
1-5-3 is the official order finish for game number 8. The $2 Quinella 1-5, that's first and second in any order. 35-20, trifecta 1-5-3, 165-60. Up next is our 9th and final game of the day. It's a spectacular 9 Superfecta match. It's our only Superfecta wagering opportunity in today's performance. Played to 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. It concludes the late pick 3 and today's performance. Post time for game 9. 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Being the overall champ in the rookie season was great. I put in hours and hours of hard work in the off-season practicing, and just to show that it paid off in the end, it was really great. My goal for the 2020 season is to stay healthy, play to the best I can, but definitely I would love to repeat winning singles and doubles again this year. Like I said, I think it's going to be a lot harder, but it's definitely a push that I want, and I'm happy that everybody's getting better, and it's going to be harder for me because it pushes me to be better, and that's what I want ultimately. I would love to be the champ again this year. I am definitely going to try my best. Like I said, the competition is getting better every day, and so I'm going to push to be the best again, but we'll see. It's going to be a long 7-month season, and I'll hope to repeat what I did again.
And that's Douglas there taking the win in game number 8. Only the second win of the week, but still holds a pretty commanding lead at this point in the championship singles standings. 14
Not according
games.
to you before. Before you said he's finished. Ron's going to win the... Matt may as well go back to North Carolina. I heard all that stuff. It's like, Andrew, that's a little extreme, but hey, far be it for me to correct the Highlight Channel, right?
I was the one to say a couple days ago, it seemed pretty insurmountable. Ron with the ability to just rattle off 7 in a row. Well, 5 of those counted as singles wins. So it's tough when a guy can go on that big of a run, even though you have a 20-something game lead. He cut into that pretty quickly, but back up to 14 games, and still going to be a nice battle to see how it finishes
I remember years ago, I was in from college or boarding school. I forget what it was. Anyway, I was driving, and I had a friend in from out of town who had heard about Jai-Alai and heard Joey's name, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so we made the drive up to Dania from Miami, which at that time was like a semi-big deal. Not really, but I was very much a Miami Highlight person from the time that I was first able to sneak in. And Joey played 4 games, and he didn't come in the money in any of them. And the guy who was there was like, this Joey guy's like so overrated. It's like no, it's not really how it works.
Yeah,
no. They play a lot of games.
Yeah, that's like going to a baseball game and watching 3 at-bats of a guy's whole career and basing it off of that. It's
or me not
tough,
being, look, you come from a significant, baseball background, and obviously Scott, a huge baseball fan. Me, I'm like, no hitter, I don't get it. It's like I want to see someone hit something. Why would I pay that money to sit in that seat to watch no one hit the ball? Doesn't make any sense.
You don't appreciate good defense? When a guy makes a nice scoop, I mean, that's the whole point of it.
You're the first one who's ever explained it that way.
I was thinking about this actually the other day. It's kind of similar. I don't know, Highlight and baseball in that regard is that you can either play, you respect really good offense and a good defense, and you can watch the game through either lens if you really want to. And I think people that really appreciate highlight are able to see it both ways. And
well, the thing in highlight that's particularly interesting, especially in singles, is how quickly, literally on the throw, a player will go from offense to defense. And again, that's where we get into the conversation about highlight being a game of inches. It's literally theoretically the server is in the offensive position.
Right.
But you need a good serve. You need a good serve.
Or you can be on the defense.
Yeah, now in year one at Magic City, a good serve amounted to getting it in between the 4 and the 7 line.
Amounted to $100. Yeah.
Now, Anderluck, for instance, Anderluck gets the serve. He's always on the offense with that serve. He's got, I don't care. Okay, yes, here at Magic City, another short court. I don't care if he was a Calder where he would have a beautiful serve wherever he was. Longer court, would be a little different. He would get to it, but he has the concept of what it is to be able to harness his power and get it in the box and put it in the corner. He gets all that, so he does have that concept.
And we are now 2 minutes away from the start of that 9th game, and it is that superfecta 9-point singles match to close it out. We got a video that's going to explain the scoring format for this 9th game only. Take a
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And that was a beautifully produced video on how 9-point superfectas differ from our other games, Spectacular 7s. And we have less than a minute to go till we begin game number 9. Game 9 is now less than 1 minute away. No scratches. This is our last game of the afternoon. Last game of the night. No more Saturday Night Highlight. And someone did mention, that's right, they heard me say it correctly, I am staging a sit-in.
Game time.
I am not leaving until midnight tonight. We're ready to begin our 9th game, a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Played at 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, we have Ben. Receiving in the blue of post 2, we have Bueno. Ben serves. This begins our 9th game. Good catch by Ben. Karam does not open up. It's in the middle of the court. Ben with a tip ball at the 10 line, point 2. Entering the court, the white shirt of post 3. This matchup has Bueno serving to Anderluck. Anderluck over the top, picada straight up. Bueno cuts it off nicely. That Karam, yeah, the sidewall did not help you with that. Sorry about that, Chris. Point 3. Here's the green shirt of post 4. Douglas receives. Low, hard reverse by Douglas. Great catch by Anderluck. Douglas on the rebote for the big bounce. Catch by Anderluck. Over the top. Douglas plays the rebote. Scoop, missed. Point 4. In our next matchup, Douglas will serve to the black shirt at post 5, worn by Ikeda. Catch on the forehand of Douglas. Back to the inside he goes. Ikeda with a nice pickup. Did not stop the ball. Point 4. Now receiving the yellow shirt at post 6, Carballo. Catch by Douglas. Low and hard to the inside, scooped up by Carballo. Catch by Douglas. Costado to the inside. Scoop attempt missed. Rebote not played. Point 4. Douglas has 3 points. He serves to the pink shirt at post 7. In this matchup, worn by Kubala. Picada. Cut off by Kubala. Karam by Kubala. Douglas on the run, makes the catch. Could not complete the throw. Point 7. Well thrown by Kubala. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirt of post 8, Ron. Rebote left side by Kubala. Catch by Ron. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return, post 1, Ben.
Looks like Tennessee was just tying
we just had that
shoe.
cleaned.
Yeah. Oh.
Now it's all smushy with fingerprints. Okay. Powerful backhand by Ben. Ron makes the save on the rebote. Here's Ben. Powerful backhand. Rebote coming way out. Ron turns the rebote wall to wall from the forehand. Ben did not quite see that power coming. Point 8. Ron's on the board with 3 points. Here's post 2. Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Rebote to the inside, thrown beautifully by Ron. Forehand Rebote save attempt, just missed, point 8. Ron has 5 points, but remember, this is a 9-point game. Ron is serving to the white shirt of post 3, Anderluck. Long Karam does not open up. Ron's got it. Scoop attempt missed, point 8. Straight points to a possible game point here for post 8, Ron. Trying to stop him, post 5, Ikeda. Beautiful backhand throw by Ikeda, passes to the rebote. Catch midcourt by Ikeda. To the inside he goes. Rebote left side by Ron. Ikeda scoops it up high on the left side. Backhand. Forehand, Karam Rebote into the pad. That is point and a perfect game to the purple shirt of post 8, Ron. 8 wins at 4 places, 7, 2, and 3 will play off for 3rd and 4th place. 8 first serves to 4. Ball tipped, point 2. Possible show point for the 2-post, Bueno. Trying to stop him, Anderluck.
God, man.
Catch by Bueno. Rebote forehand thrown beautifully by Anderluck. Point 2. Point and show to post 2. 7 serves to 3. This is a playoff 4 quad. Point and quad to post 7, Kubala. Unofficial order of finish, 8-4, 2-7. Prices will be up in a moment. Results from game number 9 are official. Coming in first, post 8, Ron. Taking second, post 4, Douglas. Coming in third, post 2, Bueno. Taking the quad, post 7, Kubala. 8-4, 2-7. The official order finish for game number 9. There are your prices. The late pick 3, 618. All 3 numbers returning $84.80. $2 wagered on the 8 to win returns $10.60. The $2 Quinella, that's first and second in any order, 4-8, $14.40. Trifecta, 8-4-2. Public all over that one. First, second, and third place finishing $66.80. And the Superfecta, 8-4-2-7. $2 price, $438.20.
And so, Stu, there, Ron gets one back in the final game, game number 9. Brings that deficit back down to 13 games, 119 wins for Douglas, 106 for Ron.
Still using that negative and referring to it as a deficit.
Deficit for Ron.
That's. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, definitely not.
I thought you were giving Douglas the shaft again there.
No, I'll tell you what, never intended for Douglas there, and obviously we know what he's capable of, and anyone could rattle off a performance like this. Ron, I mean, this is typically Douglas that's doing it to Ron, so this is a one-off. Ron dominating this week, so sure Douglas will get back in the win column plenty tomorrow. There's only 2 wins at this point, so
advanced prognostication. You're prognosticating a day in advance. Wow. Oh, that's significant.
But at Douglas, I mean...
So now will you be joining me in my sit-in?
I may be going back.
A company man, huh? You're going to stand behind the man's decision to eliminate the great performance that is Saturday night in Magic City.
It's big sports evening. Got Hurricanes football. I got the White Sox playing. UFC. I know.
What does any of that even mean? I don't. It's like you're speaking
Miami
another
Hurricanes.
language.
They're playing
I hear they have
got
some sports
team
teams associated with University of Miami. I've heard something about that. Yeah. And
it's a good game. National TV.
And we had Jai-Alai on Saturday nights. Now we don't. So what else is there? You're saying college sports.
Latin Cafe, 7:30, table for 2.
Ah.
Next week.
Now, on the other hand,
Maybe 3.
It is easier to eat. It's a lot easier to wake up for the Sunday matinee performance.
Yes.
When you haven't been eating at 11 or 12 o'clock at night.
And we'll say that.
That, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Saturday afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. We are glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again tomorrow when we'll play 9 more action-packed games at 12 p.m. We do hope that you enjoyed today's Highlight action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Highlight Channel on YouTube if you've not done so already. And please let us know your thoughts, any questions you may have in the live chat while we're playing. Occasionally, those questions will be forwarded to us by the Highlight Channel, or every now and then we'll pick up on something that happens to be discussed that just catches our eye. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we thank you for joining us today and hope you will join us again tomorrow at 12 p.m. So goodbye till we could see you back here at Magic City Highlight. Thanks for joining us.